Welcome, welcome everybody back to Nine's Corner. How are you? It is Sunday. Fun day. I get to pick somebody to be a winner for the free reading. I am so excited. I'm sure I'm probably more excited than the person who's going to win it. So, to make everything fair, I'm just going to show you so you can see it's all different numbers going in. And I'm going to bring my son in. Come over.
Hello.
This is Charlie, and he's going to be the one who picks the number.
The number is number 4.
Number 4?
Yeah.
Cool. So number 4, you just won a free reading. Yay! Congratulations. So, for everybody, including number 4, our candle lit for each and every one of us. So, that was exciting. I can't wait to do the reading. So, I'm going to start off the reading by looking into the vaccination situation. Now, I know that that is a red button topic, and as far as I'm concerned, how you feel about it is how you feel about it. That is your opinion. You have every right to it. Each one of us have to be responsible for our families to ensure that we do our own research, reach out to the doctors and to all the people that are in the know about it, and make the right decision for you and your family. So I don't like getting into the ins and outs of all of that because there can be some really really strong feelings about it. And I think a lot of that comes from, unfortunately, a lack of ability to trust our government, to trust organizations, to trust the big companies, big pharma. There's just too much out there to know that, once you have power and politics and money get into the situation, it's no longer pure, and people have the right and should question these things. So I thought, let's have a look via the tarot cards for past, present, future for vaccinations. And I'm going to also do the Lenormand cards because I love the little extra flavors, the little extra info the Lenormands give. So 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to do my Lenormands. Okay. So, in the past, we have the Queen of Wands, the Four of Wands. So, and I've got the Lenormands, which is the heart, which is sharing. So the basics of physicians getting together, whether it be for the WHO or for the different organizations that do their research for the viruses, this was done in the beginning for the good of mankind. This was done with the intentions of being a healing factor in people's lives. Then we have the moon. So the moon can show, and it also has the birds, so I'll explain. The moon is showing that there's a shadowy side, that what was once pure is no longer pure. So I think once politics and money and things get involved in that sphere, and then sort of like you almost got to make money for people to do it. It can't just be done for the good of mankind, and that's one of the things that is one of the barriers that we have to take care of, because everybody has the right to be born and to have a decent life beginning. So, and this is also, the birds could be a lot of talk. There's going to be a lot of info coming out, and it's going to be confusing. And this is also, can be referenced to doubling up. So that could be trying to quicken up the times to get vaccinations, trying to quicken up the amount of time that it takes to get one and get it out. But the moon is saying, hey, I'm not the sun. You may not find a vaccination, or by the time you find something, there might be something else that comes along. It's like this is leaving some confusion. But in the end, we have the emperor. So this is somebody who's in authority, who is making sure that it's equal for all. It's supported by the bear. So this is responsibility. This is somebody who's in line with the law and in line with doing everything for the greater good of everybody. So I do believe at the end of this, we are going to be coming into the time of Aquarius, the time of true peace and generosity and everybody being equal. So I'm just going to look, because I'd be interested to see Bill Gates and his wife. Are they involved in this? Because the bear with the birds, that could also be talk of a man who's responsible. Like if you're looking at it coming from the past, going into the future. So let's just have a quick look and see. Is Bill Gates and his wife, are they doing this from the goodness of their heart? You know, having to make money at the same time, but doing it for the greater good? Or is there some gray, cloudy area there where maybe there's more to this than meets the eye? So let's just have a quick look. I'm going to pull a Lenormand card for them as well. Oh, 2 came out. Interesting. So I got the 5 of Wands for Bill Gates and wife. So obviously their hat is in the arena to try to bring, some kind of vaccine, antibody, something like that. But this is also, cheating the public. This is also pulling the wool over the public's eyes. So there's something not so right here. And then I get 2 cards come out, and I have the book, which is Secrets, and the stars. So this is secrets on the world stage. This is secrets within the community. This could be secret spread. There's a base of some kind of shadow, secret knowledge. Let's just pull one more tarot and just see what is the secret knowledge. Is it that he knows about, is there a way that he's making this about money, buildup of money? Or does he already know about it? There's some kind of secret there. Page of Swords. Let's just clarify that with a Lenormand just to see what the support would be. Page of Swords. Yeah, anchor, secure, reliable. There's going to be reliable information coming out about Bill Gates and his involvement. I don't know that it's like on some kind of large scale of scandalous, but he's certainly putting his finger into the pot for more than just doing it for the good of mankind. Let's just put it that way. So let's look into, I wanted to have a quick look in on Trump's taxes. Now, I was thinking I'm planning on doing a Lenormand Grand Tableau, they call it, to look into Trump and look into Biden. But that takes a lot of time. So I'm thinking I might do that on the side and then get my questions from there or something like that. I'm not really sure. I don't know how that would be. Or maybe I could do like a mini reading, because I think we need to upgrade and look into Trump and Biden. Because I check it all the time. I check my cards all the time. And one thing I will say, I kind of see like they're both neck and neck for different reasons. Trump is ready to explode. Like his neck chakra is just, because every time, I swear, every time I think about him or, I get this really bad tightening around my neck as though my throat chakra is just like, he can't breathe. He's seething angry. Like his reputation, like he doesn't care if he has 2 cents in the bank, as long as everybody thinks he's, Don the King, King Don. That's all. Oh God, if you were an 80s fan of, anyway, I'm not going to get into it. It'd be funny if somebody puts it in the comments that they know what I referred to. Think 80s classic movies. So I thought, let's look into Trump and his taxes, because it's about time that something comes out about him. Let's have a look. Let's see what is happening with Trump and his taxes. And I'm going to pull some Lenormands, past, present, and future. Past, present, and future. And let's get some Lenormands. Look at the sun coming out. So hopeful. And the winds died down, so that's quite nice. 1, 2, and 3. Wow. Okay. So we have, in the past, we have the magician. So I think they were able to kind of manipulate, manifest, hide this, do that. This is in the past. And then there's the confusion card from the Lenormand that matches up with this. So this is not the magician manifesting from a great space or a conscious space or a space for mankind. This is somebody who is manifesting for themselves, manifesting confusion, manifesting misinformation. This is him taking his cue from elsewhere. This is clouds of information, and he and his people, because let's face it, we could leave Donald Trump. He could win the election. He won't, God willing, but he could. It matters not as long as they vote blue in the Senate, because then they can just take Trump, charge him, get rid of him. I mean, that would actually be greater justice than Trump being kicked out and probably being pardoned by Pence or God knows what. I mean, there's so much. It's like my cards, literally, sometimes they just blow up in my hand, and I'm not thinking it's me being klutzy. It's like the cards are just like, there's so much you can't even imagine. So here's Trump in the past. He's been able to manipulate. Then we have the future. This is coming to a crossroads. This is wanting a decision to be made. And then finally, I got the path, which is also a crossroad. This is decisions being made. This means that there is pressure, tension, anxiety behind the scenes. They're trying to hide it. They're trying to manipulate it. But 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords with my fish card. So I'm thinking 8 of Swords is he's boxed into a corner for sure. He's got, I would imagine, health issues. This is not like, because I mean, this is the 8 of Swords. This means that when he lays his head down at night, he's thinking, oh my God, taxes. Oh my God, health. There's something wrong with him. I feel it every time I say his name. There's something in his throat. He needs to be careful about what he eats. He needs to be careful about the virus. He needs to be careful about enemies, seen and unseen. This is about the taxes, and this could actually be, money. This is money. Let's get a clarifier, Lenormand, for the money. What kind of money are we talking here? What kind of money? What money? What would be the association for money? I got childlike. So if you put child and fish together, this means a little bit of money. So guys, his biggest fear is the fact that when it comes out, his taxes are going to come out. When, I'm not sure, because right now they're in the decision pathway part and they're trying to confuse the situation. But this is him having to face the piper at one point. But this, childlike and money, or fish referring to money, a little bit of money. Oh my, we have no comprehension about the things that are going to occur over the next little while. Like, it is going to be shocking. Just shocking, because it's not one place. It's the whole world. So I found this quote by Joseph Campbell. I love reading him, even though he's heavy to read, but I look up these quotes all the time because they just always seem to fit whatever mood I'm in, or if it just helps me reach for something greater than myself. And so a quote from Joseph Campbell is, "We must let go of the life we had planned, as to accept the one that is waiting for us." And that is so exactly where we're to. We have to let go of the old way of doing things. This is a new time. we're coming into a new era, and this is a time when we shouldn't be quickening our pace. This should be a time when, computers and everything are making our lives easier. It should be just as important to enjoy life and to smell the roses as it is to work. And there's so many of us in this world that if we put our heads together, this could be heaven, like truly heaven. So, believing that at the end of the day, no matter what we get dragged through, for those who don't go willingly, get dragged, I believe that there's going to be a euphoria like we've never known before. So it's all going to be good. So wishing you light for your darkness and looking forward to our next reading. And congratulations. Have a good day, guys. Bye.